Good morning, ladies. My name is Chaz, and welcome back to What If Zuko was as the armored or or armadillo? Yeah. So the armadillo is a yeah. So where we left off, Zuko who surprised the entire class 1B because he was in it, and he got called to the principal's office. Not because of him surprising the students. They were happy to see him. And of course, Nezu is like, good to have you back. Too. Thank you. Sorry for the glass breaking. Looks like it. Well, that's okay. It was you were trying to kill the hero or the all for one, and I did notice that once you let out through your armor, I knew that you're absorbing too much of the negativity. That's why you had to burst it, like kaboom. Yeah. So how do you feel about if I bumped you up to class 1A with that amazing powers? Okay. So he gets bumped up to class 1A. And so class 1A people, when they heard that Zuko is still alive, they wanted to see him. And they got their wish. Zuko has now been transferred to, or he got bumped up to class 1A. As he says, hey guys, what's up? As every girl, or he still is buffed up. Like Ochako, Herm, and like Maya, they all went right towards him. And like, yeah, he was popular. Yeah, everyone was the as Razorhead says, how are you feeling after you let all that negativity out of your body? Pretty good. It feels good to get it out of the power. Can I explain what my powers are? Sure. My powers are infinity and zero. And the quark is the drill maker, so I can make drills from my hand. Like how Momo does it. But I only can make drills. Well, but with my infinity and zero, each power of mine is a okay. And you guys are okay. But being in the stadium, did you guys notice that I was actually bleeding? Yeah, we were wondering about that. Why were you bleeding? As Racerhead cuts him off. it's basically his power of 0 is absorbing negativity for exchange to being overpowered. His human body can't handle that much. That's around biggest crowds. Oh, I see. And how? So I'm skipping the overhaul fight, but before we go do that, Zumi told, or actually, Inko told Zumi that get her brother, her back into the family. As Sashi saw the same thing, he agrees. He's back into the family. So, yeah. So, Zumi tells Zuko after that to, yeah. So, he didn't get kicked out. Or he did, but because they thought he was quirkless, but then turns out the Quark Doctor lied to him, and yeah, all that stuff. So so Zuko ends up going and Zumi or Inko was happy to see him. So did Shashi, as he can't believe that he is taller than the Shashi. Yeah. As he says, huh. Yeah. So then, now, skipping the overhaul fight thing, the Ochako, her, and Mina asked him out on a date, to date all three of them all at once, as he says, sure. And then they got married to him. And they basically went in and they all like did the deed, and they had 9 kids, 3 kids for each wife. So yeah, so it was okay. Hold on. For 4 of them are girls, 5 of them are boys. Basically, I'll say that. Yeah. So basically, then because Zuko's immortal, he can never die. He can never actually age either. And yeah. So then, yeah, Zuko is now called, or his hero name is called Infinity Drill when he's in his pseudo armor. Yeah. Now we're gonna get into some of the spoilers thing, aka the parts where Zuko actually did like, stamp the Quark Doctor out of existence and the All for One's quirk, too. So then twice, or so Zuko got to twice first, instead of Hawks in this alternate timeline. And twice, or actually Zuko tells twice that he'll be dead by Hawks, but it doesn't need to kill him because he doesn't see him as a threat, and he sees him as his own friend. So then Zuko ends up saying to him that they will probably get killed, and I'll save your life. As he used the power to make a pocket universe for Twice to jump into. Yeah. So then he made a clone of it before. So then Hawks shows up after Zuko leaves. Then the whole thing. So then the armor comes in. Like, basically Shield Hero is still alive, I forgot to mention, because once Zuko stamps his fingers, instead of half of the population, he knew which target was. Yeah. So then he goes into battle. Toga versus Ochako. And Ochako lost some blood. After. So, yeah. Then Zuko. Or actually, Toga was like, and she's like, she really wants Ochako to be back, but then, and so she cares about Ochako and Zuko because, so Zuko crawls out of the ground. There you are. As he walks over, okay. And so Ochako or Toga says, and I don't have blood of Twice to do a blood transfer thing. As Zuko ends up saying, you need Twice. Yes. As he takes off his suit of armor. As he opens a portal. Or as he jumps out. Or as Twice jumps out. There. Ta-da! Here I am. Boom. So, yeah, Toga couldn't believe that. Hey, so, can you mean a clone of Ochako? Sure thing. And so, because Ochako and Zuko, or no, actually, Toga, her mind got changed. So she gave her love to Twice. So then Zuko who was like, or so twice measured the Ochakos really quick. When he talks to Toga, that he both of you um were basically the are a cute couple thing. So as Toga is smiling at that thought, uh, because she knew that Zuko is right. She needs to be a big girl. Home. Home. And so he actually did save Mr. Compress too and regrew his arm back. No. No. So then Mr. Compress kept asking him, why, hey, are you so helpful for the villains? Or, I know I'm a villain, but or actually, Compress says, I know that I'm a villain, but why are you helping us? Because I don't see you as all the villains. Most of you have good reasons why. I respect that deeply. Like, I know why he's is going through split personality thing because of his quirk on himself. And then I know Toga, the rest of you have your own reasons. Okay? So, yeah. So then, he did say Mr. Compress thing. So, Toga decided and then to do something crazy. Ready? Alright. So then, Zuko, like, the villains helped Ochako. Or actually, he did save Midnight from getting, like, bullied around. Like or getting killed by the hero killers, or the villains thing. Yeah. What does he do? He beats the snot out of them. He picks up Midnight and, like, he tells her that, are you okay? Yeah, but I thought it gave you the direct order of, well, being a hero is also looking out for each other's too. Because both of them, because it's not just like innocence, you also had to look out for each other's too. That's what team of pro heroes should do. As he, okay. So then the giant Makia went on a rampage. Zuko, whom uppercuts him, as he says that the Zuko uses his full power hour as he's trying not to kill a Grand Makia, and so he punched the giant Makia in the chest thing, and the explosion happened, and knocking him out as his monstrous body fell over and, yeah, not died, but they just got knocked out. So then he says, let me see the cancer. So then, yeah. So he picks up Midnight to make sure. So then all this stuff happens. As he says, nobody's a real. No, right. So then, when Zuko heard, or when the Six Arms guy told him about the Zuko, told him, when he told Zuko the mutants are battling against the citizens thing, like humans. Wait, what? That's crazy. I don't think. As he flies over to where the commander of the mutant things, as he's ring, ring, or he basically talks, but I'm not gonna repeat what he just said in the manga. So he tells his troops to attack Zuko, but Zuko says stop as a mutant stop. As he turns around at the spider guy, and he tells him that you're a human. You only have the quirk. You were born with this quirk. It doesn't matter to me. I see you as a human, like everyone else. No, everyone in this mutation that have mutant abilities are still human. It doesn't matter how you look on the outside, it's insides that. And as everyone hears his speech of because it doesn't matter how you look like on the outside, it matters on the inside. That's why are you humans against, or why you humans battle against other humans? Tell me. I'm not using the mutant word because, to be honest, you're all. Oh. Of course, he did tell the guy, where is he? Oh, right here. He did tell him that, after he revealed his mask, he says, as out of all of the rest of them, things that I was a rink show. But you, Zuko, you're totally different. Yeah, the let me tell you, it doesn't matter how you look like on the outside. It's insides that, yeah, your soul, home, reflects of your human side. We all have it. You could have been, or on the outside, you might be, you know how like that armor herm that I always wear? That you all thought that's actually my skin thing? But no, it's real insides are a real me showed up. So yeah. So then the yeah. So then the people, the mutant army, that they heard him say that you have you all have human, like a normal human inside all of your bodies. It's part of your lifestyle. This human soul. Oh. Oh. Hey? So, yeah. It doesn't matter how you look like from the outside, but inside you, it does count. So, why are you all fighting each other's? It doesn't make any sense. Okay? As the army of mutants, we're like, he's right. Yeah, I agree. Why are we fighting each other if we're all humans? Like normal humans, normal people. Oh. And then they disperse, like they leave. As the as that girl says, he knows when to. Yeah. So, yeah. Then the part where, so he was so kind-hearted. There was no battle. There was no war. He stopped it with just, okay. Yeah. So now they, so all of the, or so all of the kids were now teenagers, and then they all are now adults. So yeah. Then, of course, they all have their own. They want to become professional pros, like the heroes things. So yeah, Zuko who made it peacefully. So now, let's wait till it says 30. So yeah. So now my dream thing was it was weird. It was was watching a TV show where a 3-year-old kid, or like a toddler thing, or 3-year-old kid, and got molested by a 25-year-old woman. And imagine how messed up that movie was. Basically, every single day, or the rest of his life, She did the deed to him a lot. So, yeah. He was so embarrassed. Like, from age of 3 to, like, 15. And then from 15, or actually, the 25. Yeah. I don't know how old she'll be. But when he got to, like, the high school thing, he ends up, yeah, so it was just a weird dream. And at age of 18, they got married, and they had the kid. Or they had multiple kids. Hens. Like, one was a girl that looked like her, the other looked like him. Because he had her, or no, actually, the 25-year-old woman had her, or gave birth to her, and when he was only age of 3. Yeah. So then all this stuff goes on. Yeah. So now it was a weird TV show. So bye.